All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to another episode of our podcast, Go Side Manna. And this is your favorite and your darling host, Dr. Can I have my co host introduce yourself?
Yeah, well, welcome, folks. This is Dr. Anthony. Welcome to another episode of Goal Side Manor. Hope everybody had a great holiday time. They're in the holiday spirit. They're in the holiday season. Because of the holiday season, I've been giving a lot of victories to my co-host because this is the top spirit of giving. So I've given him a couple games. But we're gonna end that this week. So we're gonna start back. So enough of the giving spirit. But yeah,
Good. I really appreciate that in the spirit of giving. You said it's just because I'm better. I mean, we've had like 15 weeks of absolute dominance. I mean, I think my goal was only one week of our
that's
prediction.
that.
I'm so good at
I
this because
object.
I'm smart. I don't analyze with emotions like he does. I'm very pragmatic, and I look at the fact. I look at the numbers. And that's why I'm this good. I take time to prepare for this. That's why you know I'm that good. All right, we're gonna get this week started. I mean, we took last week off because of the holiday. I know people were shopping and getting ready, so
Traveling.
we'll
Yep.
so we're back on track. All right, in the spirit of giving, sir, my co-host Dr. Anthony, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes. All good. Yeah. How about you? How was your Thanksgiving with the family?
It was good. It was good. Enjoyed some nice soccer. I mean, I enjoyed Man U giving out 4 goals, and it's been a rough couple of weeks for the United,
Games. He's gone. Okay, he's gone 5 games without a loss,
but he's not winning.
but he's gone 5 games without a loss.
Sir,
Yes or no? Yes or no? Before we
sir,
dig,
sir,
he's
sir,
gone
listen,
5 games without a loss.
listen,
This is Man
listen,
United's best. This is the best he's done, and if he can prove that going through this period, playing his style, he did it his
sir,
way. He did the
sir,
old
sir. So if
5 games
if
without a
if
loss.
you played West Ham and Bournemouth, right? So those 2 games you played at home and you had a draw, and that's 2 points. Versus if he won one of those 2 games and lost another one, that's having 3 points.
Yeah, but
So win. This is a league of wins. Okay, you gotta win. You gotta shut it down. Again, with the West Ham United game, they scored further playing at home. West Ham is struggling, but they led them back in the game. The
yeah,
same thing with the game against Wolves. They scored. They went defensive against Wolves. They led them back in the game, but they were lucky they were able to come back and score 4 goals. Again against Bournemouth, they were up like 3 times in that game. You keep letting them back in the game. Maybe it's because they don't have their defensive duo.
Harry
Harry
Maguire. Yeah,
Maguire's injured.
yeah,
Legit, whatever his name, I can't say his name right,
the
is
licked.
injured. So
Yeah,
I mean, now you're stuck with this 18-year-old Heaven who does not know his right from his left. Even then, the Euro is a kid. You understand me?
yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
yes, maybe and it doesn't get better
I know,
because now
but okay.
Ahmad is gone.
Ahmad is gone. Oh
Now
yeah.
Mazraoui is gone, and Mbomo is gone for AFCON. So I mean, I don't know who's going to play on Sunday. Anyway, that's just my.
You might get Tomato. You might get Tomato. Apparently, from what I'm reading when we're filming this, Tomato, you guys are gonna put in a bid for Tomato in January because that's like it's supposed to be a done deal. He has a he has a clear release clause. So you just pay the money. Don't do an Arsenal and try to negotiate around the release clause. Just and don't do a Daniel Levy and negotiate and somebody else take it from underneath you. Just pay the release clause. Get Tomato. He will add some firepower. I think but do you think you need problem? Do you think you need more goals going forward, or is the problem defensively?
It's defense.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
But
defense. It's just frustrating. Like last year, we weren't scoring goals. All right, we had trouble scoring goals, and they spend all this money to get Cunha, get Mbongo,
Let's
get
go.
Chesko. Not just scoring goals. I can't remember. I mean, they've scored in the last two games. They scored 8 goals. But guess
Yeah,
what? They're hemorrhaging goals in the back
yeah,
because
yeah,
of injury. You had mentioned Semedo. Is it the same Semedo that was at Wolf
yeah.
last year?
No, 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 no. Semedo, the one that was it a Bournemouth? Yeah, Semedo. Yeah, he has a $85 million release clause. That he's the talk of everybody's talking about. Yeah.
Semedo. What? I mean, is he a defender, center back?
No, he's Semedo, the guy that plays for Bournemouth, the guy that Man City can't handle, the guy he has dreads. How do you not know Nelson Semedo?
The only
I
Semedo
think I
I
think you're
know.
talking about I think you're talking about another guy that's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
defender.
The similar
Yeah,
that used to
yeah.
play for
Wolves, the
Wolves. That I
Portuguese
think
kid.
is
Yeah, the
I think
Portuguese guy.
is
He's
yeah.
Portuguese.
He,
Yeah, yeah.
he's in.
Not
I
that.
think he went to Turkey. I think he went to Turkey. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I
And
mean,
sorry, my bad.
I
Antonio
don't know
Semedo.
Semenyo. Oh my God, Semenyo and Semedo, two different names, sir.
Tomato,
Semenyo, are you
tomato.
serious?
Tomato, tomato.
Semenyo, come on, man. I'm surprised
Okay,
it's
okay.
Ghanaian. What I mean, what is Ghanaian is probably going to AFCON too.
I don't know if
It's
he's going
going
to
to
AFCON.
AFCON, huh?
Yeah, he's gone in. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Is Ghana
Yeah,
not AFCON this year?
yeah, they are. They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's gone. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think he'll be a great addition for you guys. I know a lot of teams are looking at
No,
him.
no. I
Okay.
disagree. No,
Okay.
no.
So
We need midfield, sir. Go put all your money on Carlos Baleba.
no.
Bro, you still
God's please, you
relying,
don't
you
need him.
still
You don't need
relying on
you
a
don't need him.
37-year-old
You don't
old
need Baleba.
Casemiro. No.
You don't need Baleba. You need to leave Baleba so Manchester City can get him.
Baleba, if you're listening to this podcast, come to the right side of Manchester, not the blue side, because Pep will destroy your future. He will turn you into a goalie. That's what he does.
Pep
Anyway,
would turn him to a right back. Pep would literally turn him into a right back and say
I mean,
he doesn't
I
have
mean,
and Pep would say he doesn't have the intelligence to play that position. Yeah, and you're gonna be like, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, Pep is so right. Oh, how could he have the intelligence? But the boy is Baleba is phenomenal. Baleba is
yes,
phenomenal.
yes,
There's another
yes,
guy that they have at Brighton called Minenta, from Gambia. I was
yes.
just watching something on him. Phenomenal. Again, they got him from Denmark. Then he went to PSV. Then he went to Newcastle. Newcastle sold him and never played him, and he's another fantastic
Yeah,
winger.
he
Yeah,
is. He is. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know. He has not. It's not consistent. A mentee. And he is from Kenya, right? He's a young kid too, 21.
yeah, he's from
I mean,
Gambia.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he has speed.
but
He's
he
good,
but
but I don't
he's
know. It's
on
not
that one.
consistent to me.
Yeah, but you know what? I think at that age, I mean that's Manchester City right now turned down 70 million pounds in the off season for from Tottenham for Savinho. How dumb a move was that? Because
I I
Savinho
I,
is
I
a
would let
the
Pep
way
know
you
how you
describe,
really feel.
yeah, no, the way you describe those Brazilian wingers, like when we talked about Esteban, we thought he was going to kick on and have a season, and he hasn't. How you describe him, you were right. Just relax, just a moment.
Can you say that one more time
Yeah,
so
you
we
don't
can
mind.
go on to the episode and say I
Yeah.
was right?
Sorry, I'm gonna have to call. I thought he was gonna kick on and have a good year, but what he seems to be doing is the same leg over,
Leg
slow
over, leg
down,
over.
accelerate, fall
Yep.
down, and fall over the ball and look at the
True.
ref for a penalty. And
True.
it's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring watching him do the same thing again. And you're talking about
Yes.
Savino that has been in City almost three
Seven years
years
like
now.
that too. He's like
Savino,
that
no,
too.
Savino, because Savino doesn't even score. I mean, yesterday he scored the other day, and it came off a deflection and went in. But at least Estevao can hit the ball in the back of the net. Savino
So,
just
so when was the
wants
last
him.
time Esteban scored from when we
I
had
think it was like October, November.
the last time we had the episode
Yeah,
on
I think that
him?
was the last time he
That was
hit
the
a
last
goal.
time he scored.
Yeah, but he was hurt. But he's been hurt. For his credit, he's been hurt. He's been hurt. I mean, again, Savino to turn down 70 million for what you could have got for 70 million for Savino. Mind you, this is Man City that had an offer for 30 million from Nottingham Forest for Rico Lewis, and they turned it down. I mean, in whose world do you not take 30 million? You could have got Gahey's release clause for 35 million. You look at you look at you look at what's his name? Lewis. Again, professional, much respect to him. But when I watch him, there's nothing about him that says he's worth 30 million pounds, in my opinion. He's too little, too small, too little, too small. All he does is dribble, fall down over the ball, fall down over the ball. Fall. I
But,
mean,
but
it's
you know, but you know, but the
we
thing is,
digress.
maybe I'm
No,
just saying,
no, no. There's no
maybe
maybe.
Pep
There's no
is
maybe.
trying to.
There's no maybe. There's no maybe. You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to recreate the Foden. He's trying to recreate the look at what I did it with Messi. And I think that's what his obsession with Foden was, as well as this kid is. I plucked the kid from the academy and I turned him into a
Like, exactly.
superstar.
That's what I was about to say. That maybe because an academy kid,
Yeah, no,
because
he is. No, he
because
grew.
if
No,
you
since
sell him
yeah,
higher, it's just pure profit.
but there's
So
nothing there. You're not gonna get. Nobody's gonna pay more than 30 million pounds for Rico Lewis. If somebody told you that Manchester United paid 30 million for Rico Lewis, you would be pissed, right?
Tony? I think you're kind of comparing because the vacuum that Kyle Walker left when he left your team was so big that Rico Lewis can feel that.
But
Carlo can.
remember, when Kyle left, Rico
Walker is
Lewis was
fast,
starting.
is physical.
Wait, but remember the ignoramus. When Kyle Walker left, he was on the bench. He had been benched game after game for
Yeah,
Rico Lewis.
Rico
You
Lewis.
were
Yeah,
watching this saying you have a horrible defense, but you're obsessed with trying to make this kid
yeah,
into something that
yeah,
he's not. Like it's just it
yeah.
was so I mean, there's no reason for anybody to feel bad or sad that somehow Kyle Walker got a bad deal. I think Kyle Walker left as a captain in the toughest time. I just thought that was really hard. Yeah, real quick before we start our picks, what do you think of the king of Egypt and his shenanigans over the last week while we were away?
We
No, we
talked
didn't.
about
We
that.
did. We did not. We did not. We did not. We were
We
off.
mentioned we mentioned Liverpool 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
We
but
mentioned
but
Liverpool.
his but then after Liverpool, he then obviously his interview and then the subsequent being benched even more. What did you think of that?
I mean, I've heard. I was disappointed with the way some of the legend talked about him. I'm talking about
Carragher, Owen, a lot of them, but nobody's.
you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying. I mean, bro. I mean, the way he was treated. In my opinion, I think it was maltreated, and I think the coach was looking for a scapegoat for the way they've been playing bad. And the problem is no wasn't scoring goals. Their problem is defense. The problem is defense. Okay, you can say on that right side you don't have Arnold back there, and of course we know that Salah does not come back to defend. That's never been his game. He's always still up
He
front.
won you the league last year, not
That's
coming
like
back. So
the
you
same
can't.
style.
He
So now
won
you
you.
can't tell him to go back and defend because you don't have an Arnold
Yeah,
back
yeah,
there. So I mean, come on.
yeah. What I found most interesting that once he did the interview, it's what normally happens to certain players, right? That have a certain hue. You get the media, and I always talk about Jamie Carragher, who has more home goals than goals, more home goals in his career.
Yeah.
Who? No, no. Again, Gary Neville's another one where you were like, you couldn't play in this era. I'm sorry, you don't have the physicality, the speed. You could and the way they went at Mo Salah. Again, I think Mo Salah did an interview, and I don't know if I think part of the interview was out of pocket, right? By specifically talking about your coach in that way, but I think he got his point across where he said, "You don't need to scapegoat me. I'm a legend.
Yeah, he is a
I'm a
legend. He's
legend."
the
And
highest
he
goal
was
scorer
like,
in Liverpool history.
and when you look
Highest
at
goal scorer.
what he's done, and then you get Michael Owen making a comment and Shearer, and you look at all these guys, I see them, and what I see is a pattern, a through pattern of men that are very, very, you and I deal with it every day, men that feel some kind of way, and this is the only way they can get back at him is by saying some of the
Yep,
nastiest
and
things.
and
And
and,
now
know-
he's giving them an opportunity. Now he's
and
giving them
knowing
an
how much he
opportunity,
makes a week.
which
Like,
is
how
probably
can
more than a
he
lot
make
of
that
them.
kind of money a
How
week?
dare he make that kind of
Yeah,
money, right? And you're looking at people, he's giving them an opportunity now for them to say, Carragher, this is the same Jamie Carragher that spat on a kid from his car that somehow was forgiven and he's now like the guy on TV. This is the
yeah,
same Gary Neville who his punditry, when he played as a player, you're like, you were only good because you were on that team, that Manchester United team,
yeah.
that of legends. You're right back. Yeah, but do you anyway? I think Mo Salah was out of pocket. I'm happy he apologized. I know that he put the coach in a situation where it was a no win, but he seems to have gotten over it. I don't see him coming back next year. I think at the end of the day, the damage has been done. The trust is gone.
But you know, but the thing is though, if since that had happened, they've been winning though. Maybe they need that kind of fire. You
They
understand what I'm
needed
saying?
something. They need something because other than blaming Mo Salah and the guy just standing there watching, and it's not they're not they're just not playing well in defense. They are horrible defensively, and you're looking at the team back there. I mean, I'm like, why didn't you target Allison? Why didn't you target Van Dyke? Why didn't you target
Yeah.
Kanate?
Hmm. Yeah.
Kanate to me would have been the person everybody's seen and been like, he should be
Yeah.
on the
We all
bench.
see it. It's the
And
weak
you're like,
link back there.
yeah, yeah.
They just
But
go
also you got rid
after
of
him.
TA. You
And
got
yeah, I
rid.
mean, the script is out after
Okay,
Kenote. Yep.
but Kay, this is the thing. These are the same pundits that could not stop talking about how horrible Trent Alexander-Arnold was at
Yeah.
defending.
When it was there. Yep.
Week in, week out, week in, week out. These are the same pundits that when Manchester United had Fred was the problem. It was Pogba. You had that one guy, Allen, whatever his name is, up there, that would blame Paul Pogba every game. And to the point where you're like, he didn't even play. He's so reflexive into complaining whenever you watch Man U to say, what happened? Well, Paul Pogba wasn't there. And then you had to be like, bro, Pogba didn't even play today.
There's something common to both of them.
There's a
You
common
remember
hue.
his risk
There's
was 90
yeah,
million. How dare this dude is worth
come back.
90
Yep.
million?
Yep. He's not worth that. He's this, he's that. And whenever but the thing that he said that Mo Salah said was most interesting was the way the media framed when Harry Kane wasn't scoring.
Hmm.
And that was what I think triggered them because he said when Harry Kane wasn't scoring, everybody said, well, the coach can't bench him. Harry will figure it out. Harry will, give him the respect. Harry will figure it out. And Harry did. And Mo even framed that statement by saying, sorry, nothing personal, Harry, but I'm just using it for context, right? When you saw my Harry Kane. So even in his statement, Mo Salah said, I'm going to use Harry Kane as an example, the way the media framed it compared to how they're framing me. That he hadn't scored in a while and it's this is that. But it's very interesting. I think it's the same. I mean, nothing surprising. British media has a problem with people that look different. It's boring. It's another boring thing that keeps on happening.
It's okay. It, it's,
Yeah,
it's, 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 it's,
Mo's
it's
still the king.
interesting.
Yeah, Mo's still a legend. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
at the
it's
end of the
like,
day,
oh, of course, any day, any day.
Jamie Carragher, you have
And
more home goals
get
than
his
you do.
papers, get his
Yeah,
papers. You can hate all you
and
want.
click, and
You
that's all.
can
It's
hate
click.
all you want, man. You can hate all you want. I mean, you can't deny what he's done. So we're gonna move on to Aston Villa.
Oh yeah, our conversation of the week.
Aston
When we
Villa.
started the podcast, we had Aston Villa was 17th or 18th place, and we were
Yes.
talking about
This was
how
about
rudderless, how
almost
dare
like
them,
8 weeks ago.
how dare they give my favorite coach in the Premier League between him and Nuno. They didn't give him any help. In the offseason, they barely bought anybody. I think at the end they kind of scrambled because of financial fair play. Like they didn't reload. When you're talking about teams around them spending Sunderland spending 100 and something million. You're talking about Aston Villa, who literally were in Europe. You see what I'm saying? Like this is a guy who you think that you would back. To see where they've gone, I think it's 11 games and they've gone on a crazy streak in 11 games. Um, I love this guy. I love this guy as a coach.
It's gonna be 12 on Sunday because they're gonna beat the living daylight out of Man U. Oh my god, I can't
You
watch
think
that.
so? You think so?
Oh yeah,
I
oh
what do you
yeah.
what do you what do you think about his journey as a coach? Do you think he's one of those that always gets underrated?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, no
Yeah.
doubt. Oh,
Okay.
no doubt. Remember, this guy, they almost named the Europa after him. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Remember,
Because
it
he kept
was
on winning. He just kept
Valeria.
on
He
winning.
won three back to back to back. I'm like, bro, if you look at, you hit the nail on right on the head. It's very underrated. I mean, when it was in Arsenal, he didn't win anything. Of course, no one has won anything in Arsenal in a long time. Don't forget, this guy has coached PSG and he
And they
won
won. Yep.
at
Villarreal.
the PSG. And right now is number three on the table, about 4 or 5 points behind Arsenal. That is punting above your weight level. And when you didn't even spend a lot of
They don't spend.
money,
They don't spend. They
I'm
don't
like,
spend.
come on.
It's almost criminal
Rogers,
what they give
is
him.
Rogers. Year in, year out, it will bring in all these people. I mean, didn't
On
they
loan.
just
Remember
sell?
last year?
Didn't they sell one of their good players to? to Saudi. That guy,
Yeah, Duran. Last year they sold
yeah,
him for
yeah,
70
yeah,
million to Raw, and then they
yes,
replaced him with people on loan. And you're like, you guys, like, come on, man. How do you expect the guy to win? And somehow he keeps Birmingham alive. He's keeping that part of the city, that city. uh, I mean, if I'm an Aston Villa fan, I've got to be thinking we're gonna lose this guy because some team is gonna come along.
of
Maybe
course,
it's Real Madrid. Maybe it's Real
yeah.
Madrid that says, you know what? If Alonso doesn't work out, if I'm Real Madrid and I want to give a guy a project who's actually won
Why?
at
Yeah,
different
yeah.
places, why
I will.
not?
I will.
Why
I
not?
will.
I mean, obviously, if the right side of Manchester, if our coach retires, which is phenomenal job, thank you very much, time to go. If he leaves, instead of getting Maresca, who I don't think has done anything worthy of
Maresca.
taking over, no,
Yeah,
that's the whole rumor this week was
there's an
they're gonna get
article about
Maresca.
that.
Yeah, huh?
There's an article out
Yeah,
about
there's so
that.
many articles. Yeah, he
Maresca
had
is
to deny it. He had to deny it. And he didn't deny it. He just said, I don't know anything about it. That, obviously he used to be the assistant coach at
assistant
Man
coach. Yeah,
City, be this. I think that manager has just done an amazing job. I like
yes,
his personality.
yes,
I
yes,
like the fact that
yes, yes.
he went through crap from the Arsenal fans. The Arsenal
Yeah,
fans
of
so
course.
mistreated him, and he gets revenge every time they play.
Yep.
Every time he plays Arsenal, it's like we were talking about it before the game. I was like, this guy, he never lets Arsenal leave without taking a piece, without getting his pound of flesh. Every season where they need those 1 or 2 points, go back and look. Nuno has taken a pound of
Yep.
flesh for them.
Yep.
Nuno has
Yep.
taken those
Yep.
points. Not Nuno. What's his name? Sorry, not Nuno. That's the Villa coach. What is his name? We're just talking about him now. How great he is. Sorry. Um, did you just draw did you literally just draw a blank? I
What do you
can't
mean?
remember the name of his coach. Yeah, sorry. I can't.
You're talking about their coach?
Yep, totally
Of course,
forgot.
Unai Emery.
Yeah, Unai. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
As he's looking off screen. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. No, but
Unai Emery.
yeah.
Anyway,
Unai went through a lot. Unai went through a
he
lot.
did.
I'm
He
really
did.
happy.
He
My
did.
only fear for Aston Villa is I don't think they can make it through a whole season. I just don't think they have the depth. I think one or
Why
two
not?
injuries. Because I
Why
don't think they
not?
have the depth for those every 3 days. I think that all you need is 1 or 2 injuries, and I just don't think that they're the same in the back. I think they're just a little too fragile to be able to withstand. Once January comes, it's every 3 days
Yeah,
through
but
May.
bro,
Through May, I
they
know,
made the
but those
top four this year.
top four is a lot asking for.
Who is going to take them off top four? Arsenal, Man City, maybe Chelsea. Who else is there? Who else is there?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna make a run. But
Who?
I'm predicting.
Who?
I'm gonna do a mark. I'm gonna do a mark. Mark. I'm predicting. I'm gonna do a prediction if I'm Mark. I'm gonna do a mark prediction. I'm gonna predict somebody's gonna make it shoot up the table. I don't know who it is yet. I'll let you know once this.
It's not. It's not sports. It's not United. So
Man.
who else is there?
By the way, have they been a disappointment to you since you mentioned Spurs?
Yes, they have. They have. They have. I mean that. I mean,
They
Thomas
spent a
Frank might
lot
get
of money.
fired.
They spent a lot of money.
Yeah,
They
they
spent a
they may might
lot of
be
money.
fired. Now they're still like number 12 on the table now. Where are they
But they're
on the
so
table?
inconsistent. They're even
Yeah,
hard to
number
pick.
11 on the table. It's.
It,
I mean, they started really well. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, let's
Let's
go
go.
Trump.
Let's go
All
through
right.
my picks. Again, I'm not giving you anything. It's the holiday season is over. Yeah. So
The first game of the week, Newcastle Chelsea.
who
Woo.
are you picking?
Why you asking me first? Well, the thing is, so Newcastle plays at home. Okay,
Hmm.
Newcastle plays at home, and I mean Chelsea. I don't know. Chelsea's not very consistent, and I think I am going to give it to Newcastle. Very very narrow margin, 2-1 Newcastle for me.
Okay, guys. That means he's making a pick. When you hear that, woo, that means I'm gonna do a big boy pick. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna pick Chelsea
Okay.
to shock them because I need to get back in it. I need to win, and I can't win if I'm biting him. So I'm copying his style. All right, the next one: Bournemouth at
So
home
did you
versus
just,
Burnley.
did you just say you
Chelsea.
copy me?
No, I said yeah, I can't if I'm gonna just be copying your style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
So
I'm
you
biting.
agree that you copy my style?
No, no, I said I
Okay.
can't
It's
catch up
okay.
if I'm copying your style. Okay.
It's okay. You can copy me all you want. It's okay.
Nah, bro, I don't need crooked teeth. I don't need to bite you. I don't need to bite your style. If I'm biting your style, I'm just gonna end up with crooked teeth. All right,
All right.
let's
So
go.
so next one.
Bournemouth, Burnley. I think it's Bournemouth all day.
Bournemouth all day.
Yeah. Okay.
Bournemouth all day.
Brighton, Sunderland. That's actually going to be a good game. I think Brighton being the home team. I don't know, man. Well, who are you going with? Brighton at home
Well,
versus Sunderland.
Brighton's at home. This is the thing. Sunderland plays better when they play a big team and they can sit back and they can get them on a counter. Brighton does not come out, so it's hard to get Brighton on the counter. I give it to Brighton grinding out a win, maybe 1-0. I give it to Brighton. Yeah. Why?
There's no woo. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to Brighton.
Oh, oh, so you're going against. I thought you like
I like
you
Sunderland. I like
like
Sunderland. I like Sunderland, but I think going away to Brighton, I think you bring up a good point. Brighton likes to sit back. Brighton um is not going to sit back, and
no.
Sunderland. I don't know. If it changes by the 89th minute, I'll call you and change my pick.
Man City, West Ham.
I think Man City have enough to beat West Ham. Sorry, Nuno, love you. I'll love to see you. Hey, but Nuno, interesting. Every team that Nuno has coached has beaten Pep Guardiola while he's been in the Premier
Please,
League.
please, please.
Yeah, it's
So
true. Just
are
give you
you
a fun
changing
fact.
your pick to West Ham?
No, no,
Thank
no,
you. Man
no.
City is playing at home. There's no way West Ham does not have the team or what it takes to because it's a big stadium. The occasion is too big for them. Yeah, and they don't have any.
West Ham playing the London Stadium. West Ham playing a big stadium too, but they
No, no,
lose
no.
every week.
What I'm saying is going to Manchester is going to be too big for them. So Man City all day.
All
So
right.
Wolves, Brentford.
Do you want to make a shocking pick? Do you want me to do that or no? No, absolutely not.
You
Wolves are going
should
to get beat.
do that.
Wolves have no chance. I think Brentford is gonna do them. I don't know, man. Wolves. I feel bad for them because the last couple games they really they put in an effort against you guys and against Arsenal. They played the game of the season. In my opinion, as far as for them, they literally were so unlucky. But all right, so who you picking?
Of
Brentford.
course,
You,
Brentford.
okay,
Are you
okay.
serious?
All right, all right.
Bro, anybody that plays against Wolves this year,
You're going to okay.
anyway,
All right.
Brentford for me.
All right. The
Oh
next one you can
man,
go ahead. You can pick first.
no, which one?
The next one.
Okay,
Spurs.
Spurs, Liverpool,
Spurs at home. Who do you have?
Liverpool. Wait a minute, no, there's no Mo Salah. Mo Salah is
Yeah.
gone.
I mean, but you don't think Spurs
No,
have enough problems?
yeah, I think mentally Spurs have checked out. In my
Jeez.
opinion,
You think they checked out before December?
I think so.
Wow, like the grocery line, just checked
Yeah.
out, just gone,
Think so.
vacation.
That's my opinion because even when I watch them play, I mean,
They're
it's
very
like
difficult to watch, man.
yeah,
I
that
don't know.
midfield is horrible. I mean, if you relying on Richarlison to be your savior, I mean,
No, you know what? And who is the guy that they signed? They spent a ton
Kudus,
of
Kudus
kudos.
is gone.
He's
It's
been
gone to Africa. So
yeah, it's gone.
there's no
Yeah,
Kudus tomorrow.
I think Liverpool should have enough to win. Yeah, you're right. All right, the other game, Everton at home versus Arsenal. Who do you pick? Do you think Everton have can take a point? Do you think Everton can take points from this game?
I think so. I
Ooh.
think so. I think so.
So what are you predicting?
Well, I mean, this is I think Everton will take a point or still a win, but I don't want to bet against Arsenal. But I think Arsenal will still find a way to win.
Win. Yeah,
You know,
I think
but
Sean
but,
Dyche
but
is gonna have a
I
great
would not I,
defense.
I would not be shocked if
Not from so
Everton, because one thing
big boys.
with Everton is they're difficult to break down the back because they didn't go forward. And
Yeah,
you have
they don't.
Kane and you have the other defender. They're big. You cannot. I mean, and Arsenal, they well one of their set piece king, Gabriel
Gabriel.
is still injured. So I mean, you're not going to score on set pieces. So you got to rely on breaking them down. Arsenal really disappointed me the way they struggled with Wolves last week. They could not break them down. I mean, last week Arsenal, I mean, there were three games in that in three goals in that game scored
And they
by
didn't
Wolves.
you know, yeah, yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
man. But
Hey,
I
I
still
guess I
give it
said
to
Wolves had a
Arsenal.
bad Wolves are in a run of bad luck. That it's just one of those seasons where.
So you picking
So you
Everton? Or you picking Everton, right?
no, I think Arsenal are gonna have enough. I just don't know how. I don't know how Everton scores. I keep saying this. I know they have that guy in Dai, and I know that they have this kid Barry who scores sparingly, and they're still looking at Jack Grealish to come up with goals. I think Arsenal have enough on the field to win. And I think
Yeah,
Arsenal's going to come out.
there's Jack
No
Grealish
problem.
there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I
because
heard.
the thing is, Jack Grealish is always a problem. It's always a problem. I just see I see a very very hard game.
Yeah, I see a
Like
hard physical game. David Moyes'
find
team, they're
out
going to. Yeah.
set pieces. Everton corner, whoa, one goal. I think Everton will win, but
Whoa.
I'm predicting
Okay.
Arsenal, but I think Everton will still win.
Okay.
My opinion.
So for
78
those of you
minutes
that are listening,
corner.
this is please don't listen to this guy because he thinks the team is going to win, but he's going to predict.
No. Because because the thing is, based on emotions, I want everyone to win. But based on facts, Arsenal will win. That's what
Arsenal wins.
I'm
Okay.
telling you.
All right. No problem. I agree. I almost agree that I think Everton can get something from. I don't know about winning. I think at least getting a draw. But I can't call
Bro,
it.
Everton plays at home, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And last time they played, they drew. Last time they played them away, they drew. So I might go out. You know what? Woo! Picking Everton to draw. Woo! That's the sign. That's the new sign of I'm
So
making a crazy
are
pick.
you changing
Yep,
your pick?
yep. Officially changing. Woo. Once you hear that, that's what that means. Once you hear that, woo, like you know, what I mean,
Sir, you changing your
I'm changing the
pick.
pick. I'm calling Everton
This
to
is
get a point
31 minutes and 44 seconds. So you're changing your pick from Arsenal to a draw.
to a draw. Woo. Exactly. That's what I mean. We're going big. We're going big. I'm gonna do Dan Campbell going for it on fourth downs, baby.
Oh, there
We
you go.
gotta come back.
No, my God, you saw that. Okay,
Yeah.
Leeds Crystal Palace.
I'm not crazy. This is Crystal Palace. I don't know what. I mean, Leeds are doing good. They're starting to come back. But didn't Crystal Palace play midweek? Yeah, they did. They
They
played
played on
midweek.
Thursday.
Yeah.
They play on Thursday.
Ooh,
I don't know how
this
they're
is
going to
really
do it.
unfair. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Leeds. Actually, I'm gonna go with Leeds. Thinking about
But
that. Yeah. I
don't
think it's
forget.
unfair to put them on a Saturday. I think even
But
Saturday night, I think it's unfair to play. Let
yeah,
them play Thursday, and have these guys turn around. They played in Europe on
yes, but
Thursday.
don't forget. We looked at it. He
It was
played
all
his
his B
bench.
team. Yeah.
He played his bench. So are you still sticking with Leeds?
No, I've changed my mind again. We're going with Crystal. Hey guys,
So
if you want to get on the bandwagon of the winners, follow me. You know what I mean? We might change our
so
pick a couple times, but we'll be there. Plus, we need a flag. We need a yellow flag.
why?
If the lineup comes out, the starting lineup, and a coach has just lost his mind and said you're not
No,
getting up on the game, I can't
because
predict
this is
that.
being
No,
recorded.
no. Then you know I can hit you up and be like, hey, I know it's been recorded. However, I just saw the starting lineup and the guy is gone with the B team. Rico Lewis is starting up front. Like, hey, I can't. My pick can't count.
It was up front.
Anyway.
All right, all right. Sunday.
All right, who do we have? First game.
There's
Wait,
only one game on
by the way, the
Sunday.
last game. Who do you have? Leeds or Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right. Okay. Ooh, there's only one game on Sunday. Why?
Yeah,
Why is only one game on Sunday? That's so
I don't
weird.
know.
Wow. Are they? Is it like it's not Christmas? It's the 21st.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna make this easy for you. Aston Villa beats United 3-0. That's it.
I'm with you, Aston Villa, baby. I ain't got nothing for you, Man United. Ain't got nothing for you. Aston Villa, come on, Unai.
All
Unai,
right.
come on, Unai.
There is a Monday game though.
All right, let's go. Who do you
Fulham,
have for
Nottingham
Monday?
Forest.
Fulham,
Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest.
Forest. That might be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be an entertaining game. It's gonna be at least
Fulham is at
entertaining.
home though.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Nottingham Forest has got that Nuno team spirit from last year. I think Sean Dyche has done an amazing job with the hand that he was dealt. Got that team playing well with confidence now. Out of the last 5 games, they won 3. Unbelievable. I'm good. I'm going with Nottingham Forest beating Fulham because Fulham has how many players going to AFCON?
Yeah, like two, three. Yeah. That's the only
The
reason
Nigerian
why
contingent alone is like they need to charter a
Chelsea is
plane.
gone.
Chukwuemezi's gone. Alex Wolby's gone.
Wolby is gone, so I don't think they have the team to
Or
go
maybe
against.
they say, or maybe they say, "Good riddance. We figured it out without you guys," and start getting going on a winning streak.
No, not I see. I see. Not now for us coming up with a win.
Okay,
All right, boys and girls. By the time we see you next week, it will have been Christmas will have been over. I'm using this opportunity to wish all our viewers, our subscribers, a very happy holiday and a wonderful Christmas. Any final thoughts, Tony?
we're gonna do something. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know.
Like Manchester United will win the league next year.
Hey, no, I'm not asking for fantasies. I'm talking about something I don't know. Like just something.
That's what you don't know. That's what you don't know. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right
Okay.
now.
Something I don't know. Wait, we don't have any picks from Mark. I'm trying to think. What is it? What is the craziest pick you think Mark would make this week? This would be
Oh,
interesting.
well, I'll tell you.
Let me see. What would be Mark? Hey, Mark. What would be Mark's craziest pick this
Oh,
week? Looking at
well,
everybody that's playing.
no, it's gonna be Wolves to beat Brentford 5-0.
No, no, no. The one that he would pick, which could possibly happen, is going to be Liverpool losing. Liverpool losing
Oh,
is
no,
the
no,
one.
no.
No, he that's every game he picks Liverpool to win.
It takes.
Liverpool against Liverpool.
Right now, I can tell you what Mark's prediction will be:
Okay, Mark. Let's go.
Newcastle, Burnley, Sunderland, West Ham to beat Man City at home.
3-0,
Wolves
3-0. He usually goes for
or
3-0.
as of course Arsenal will win. Then Leeds will
By how
beat
much? By how much Arsenal will win, according to Mark?
like six
Six
six.
or seven, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, we love you. Can't wait to get you back on the show. He's a dear friend, and if you guys want to laugh one day, we'll share our group chats. It is some of the funniest things you've ever seen. The way he makes predictions, it's definitely interesting. All right, guys, happy holidays, everybody. Bakata Salah for those of you to celebrate that. We're out. Thanks, guys.
Happy Hanukkah too. For those
Yeah,
of you
happy
celebrate
Hanukkah and
that.
happy Kwanzaa too.
Happy Kwanzaa too. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Bye. We're out.